What's up? I see tarot, spirituality, order, and law heads. Okay. People, places, and things that your spirit team want to make you aware of. Let's go. With the crime tarot, the crime oracle cards. Of course, I gotta keep it like that. Let's see. Give me a few from this. What's going on? What is it I need to let the subscribers I see tarot know at this time? Thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you for being here. Taking a risk at a swimming pool. Let me get a little bit more on this. A gambler, a swimming pool. Somebody could be drowning and they gambling debt. See how the cards do it? I don't want no more from this. Nope. That's what it is. Somebody drowning from their gambling debt. If greed or money or something like that come out, I already know. What's going on with this from the crime? Why is this on my desk? Why I gotta talk about this? What does the scribe need to know? Who reaping a charge? Look at him. He look like he didn't. Somebody said bet it all. Indeed, debt. Either debt or fortune. I'd rather swim in fortune than swim in debt. That's what that is. Somebody's swimming. Let's go. What is it from this deck? The true crime oracle cards. What goes along with this reading? What is this? Fire. Listen, man. He's wishing for fire because he's drowning in debt. You see the fire in the gambler card too? I report this. Your spirit team want you to know this. You know, I'm picking up arson energy, but not like, oh, look, fire and water. Oh, fire and water. Okay. Fire and desire. Oh, fire and desire. Hold on. Y'all know that song I'm talking about. I'm hearing it. Yes. Okay. What's from the clue card that go along with this gambler? Okay. Anyway, like I was saying, let me turn this down a little bit. I am like picking up arson energy. Like he went so far. He or she went so far with their addiction. Their gambling addiction. Like it just man, it took over. It burned through their pockets. And now they swimming in debt. That's so ironic how this spread ended up getting fire and water in it like that. Isn't that ironic? Is there anything from the intuitive clue card deck? Atonement. Now they want to try to, they want to try to make everything, it's not as bad as it looks as the house is on fire behind him. You know how to swim, right? Anything else from this deck? Most High God. Thank you so much for trusting me with this message. Something about a child, okay? You all could have a child aged to birth 3. That's interesting. What else, Most High? Age to birth 3. Birth to age 3. Something about birth to age 3, atonement. Somebody could have systematically, went through everything they owned in the past 3 years. Let's go ahead and go to the tarot. What's the message from the tarot for the IC Tarot Collector? That could be why they seek an atonement, because they could have systematically. Because if we're talking about 800 plus 1,000, it would take you about 3 years. Depending on what you plan, how you plan it, how the money's coming in too. that you're gambling with. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the house equity and stuff like that, but they still got a certain lifestyle that they do like to live, okay? Show me gambler. Show me the gambler. Show me the gambler, please. Most like God. Thank you. Looking at his pockets. Looking at his money. What about this 7 of what this 7 of Pentacles? Show me gambler. I'm taking them all just like this. Show me gambler. He gambled everything he had, even his relationship. When the King of Pentacles have the money, and all of these cards look like they got pentacles, even though I know this is the Wheel of Fortune, but that's representing all that he had to the Ace of Pentacles, including his spouse, his relationship, his home. You know, like I said, it could have been for the past 3 years, or they could have a child that is 3 years or younger. Yeah, I want to put these like this. Like at first he had the money. Maybe he was on the up and up in the gambling and went from a 7 to a 10 of Pentacles. Nope, this was next. A 7 to an Ace of Pentacles. But eventually it costs a lot, because you see this red energy right here? You know what I'm saying? This is the karma card, the Wheel of Fortune. Karma's good or bad, and it came back around. He bet too much. It was too much. 7 of Pentacles, an ending has to come to this. And that's the drowning in debt. So listen. This is what your spirit team wants you to know. This gambler in your energy, whether you're male or female, right? Because females gamble too. They could have a plan of coming to ask for atonement. You may not know that this is actually going on, is what I just heard. You may not know, and they have a plan to come in the Knight of Cups and get some type of atonement from you about this Ace of Pentacles that they lost. Hold on. Let me turn this up. That's it for a minute. They got a plan to come in and ask for atonement about this Ace of Pentacles that they lost. They burned through it, and now they swimming in debt. And you don't know until you see this video. Or y'all just had that talk, and this video is confirming it. Okay. This is what your spirit team wants you to know. So show me the Queen of Pentacles. You could be a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Queen of Pentacles, she is actually a Capricorn. Okay. A lot of earth energy out here. Both of y'all could be earth energies, with all the earth energy out here. But he or she has a plan to come towards you with some type of apologetic, sympathetic, oh my God, victim mentality about the money, about their addiction. They may not even call what they're going through an addiction. They may just think it's something that they're going through, but they definitely have an addiction. Period. I said, show me the Queen of Pentacles. That was the 6 of Cups. And this is the Fool. Listen, subscriber, Divine Collective, you like, he better come correct with this offer. If not, I'm going to take a leap of faith and do what I think I need to do best for me. Because in the Queen of Pentacles energy, you obviously know how to, number 1, get money. Number 2, keep a house clean. Get the kids where they need to be. If you don't have kids, you know how to get yourself where you need to be. So if you got to just look out for yourself, if this is too rough, it's not nothing that you wouldn't do if need be. And obviously for the energy to come out on the table like this, It's something that is always in the back of your mind. So maybe intuitively, even though I didn't get the High Priestess or the Queen of Cups out here, intuitively you are picking up on something that's going on with the finances. I mean, I did just say that you know what's going on in the house, but you might not have an idea in depth. That's how I be like, the stuff that be happening for me, I don't be getting reading. I don't pull readings on myself about exactly what be going on, but I can watch somebody else's reading and they'll be like right on point about what I just, like I just, yes, girl, I threw the, yes. So it'd be like that. I just, you see it? But it's more than one right here. The Four of Wands. See, you're really contemplating what you gonna do about this relationship when he come in asking for atonement for what he's been doing for the past 3 years. You already, I'm just confirming what you already thinking about, Queen of Pentacles energy. Everybody in this situation finna have a karma Wheel of Fortune moment. You heard me? Everybody in this situation finna have a karma moment. You gonna decide what you gonna do, and he's gonna have to deal with, or she's gonna have to deal with what they have done, and vice versa. So I'm just gonna leave it there. I just confirmed what you were already thinking, and hopefully I gave you some wisdom, clarity, and information to help you along the way. Your spirit team wanted you to know this at this time. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right there. I want to ask that my protectors, that they guard my intellectual properties, and that my archangels, that they close any portals or timelines that I may have access, and that my goon squad get them if they fuck with me in the 3D. Point blank, period, bottom line. Thank y'all so much for viewing. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you to those that will subscribe after watching this video. That was the true word of the Most High God.